There you are. Kind of forgot where I put that camera. You can do that and get by with it when you get my age. It's fixing to rain. I'm out here Sunday between church services. I'm going to put up a couple of tree stands. I'll have to get busy pretty quick here. Hey, this is Chasing Giants TV. We always appreciate y'all tuning in. I was going to continue my thoughts on some things that's got to do with the philosophy of bow hunting. And I want to talk a little bit about knowledge. I think that's the first word I mentioned. You know, I think most people really don't understand the value of knowledge when it comes to any endeavor. And it's the same in trophy whitetail bow hunting. They'll just rush headlong into something, and then they'll head down the wrong trail and have to backtrack, and before you know it, they're all over the place. Sometimes they'll go down the wrong trail, and it takes them years to figure out what's right and what's wrong and get started back. And sometimes they never do end up in the right place, like we said before. That's one reason people get started out wrong. They just don't they don't study it to begin with to acquire the right knowledge. They just say, I'm a hands-on person, and they'll just get out there and get involved and start doing something where really they ought to take time to look at the practicality of it and what it takes to be successful. And there's another reason people don't have or don't ever acquire the correct knowledge. A lot of people are just too invested in protecting their own ego to learn from others. I put on a woodsmanship class here last year, and I'm going to for the next year or two. And I noticed it in that class. There's one or two individuals, especially people that's got a little notoriety in the business, and they'll stand off to the side, and they don't really get up there and get engaged and ask questions or allow me to ask them questions, because they really don't want other people to know that they don't know everything about that subject. And that's the wrong attitude to take. You know, everybody you meet in life knows something you don't, and if you'll engage with them and ask questions, then you might acquire that knowledge. So let's never be too invested in protecting our own ego to learn from others. I try to learn from everybody I meet.